This is about cutting through the emotions with the Six of Cups and making a logical, necessary decision. I do feel there's nostalgia here. I do feel there may be a lot of memories. There could even be a past life connection here that really has had a very strong emotional grip on you. But in the context of all of these cards, I just feel you're splitting up. It fell out in a split. So the Queen of Swords represents intellect, emotional detachment. Detach your emotions from this situation because there is a need to instill a firm boundary. You need to set a firm boundary. And I do feel, because it's kind of like the energy of a double-edged sword, you've probably been weighing out the pros and the cons for a long time, but I think you're realizing that this separation is probably going to be necessary for growth. And so this really is a decision made from logic, not emotions, right? And there is a need to cut these emotional ties. There's a need to see through the illusion, especially if there's been a false sense of security or a false sense of stability. I think you're kind of recognizing that. And I do think you're kind of feeling trapped. I think there's a need here to choose self-respect and independence and truth over some type of comfort of a situation. I feel at one point in time, Leo, there was probably a very strong emotional connection here. But I do feel a karmic connection, especially when it comes to past lives. And so maybe where there was once a deep emotional bond, shared memories, or even past life ties with this King of Pentacles, which I don't feel is your energy. I do feel at one point in time, this connection was comforting. But with that Eight of Swords coming out to the Queen of Pentacles, I just feel this is a relationship that does keep you stuck in some old patterns here. I think you held on for a long time, a long overdue time, probably due to the nostalgia of what once was at the beginning of the relationship. There could also be a desire for reconciliation here, but I think it's time to see that the past can't be repeated. There is some type of split happening here, and I do feel there are still a lot of very heavy, lingering emotions, and I think this is bittersweet. I do think this is bittersweet. But this King of Pentacles energy, I think the stability just no longer feels right. Maybe somebody that was once reliable is feeling restrictive, right? With this Eight of Swords is feeling restrictive, is feeling stagnant. Maybe at one point in time, this was a provider, this was a protector whose energy just no longer aligns with your vision of what you want out of this relationship or for the future. I do feel we've also got a King of Pentacles here that